Coming up on Torrance Today, a unique doll display awaits downtown Torrance visitors as we celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. More cultures will take center stage later this week at the Armstrong Theater, and time is running out for art lovers to check out the Torrance Art Museum's spring exhibit. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, May 2nd. I hope your day is running smoothly. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. A unique and timely collection is currently on display at the Torrance Historical Society and Museum.
During the month of May, it's Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So the Torrance Historical Society wanted to invite the public to come into the museum and see this collection of dolls. We have one of the largest collections of international dolls in the South Bay. It's not everywhere that you can just pop in and find what your relatives used to wear way back then. So it's important that we share this international collection with the public so they can stay in touch with their ancestry.
We're hoping that the public will be able to come in and take a look at these dolls, these travel dolls, because they're not available anywhere else. Even if you're not of a heritage of the AAPI group of people, then you get to expand your knowledge of other countries, the islands, and other cultures.
The collection was donated by a Torrance resident named Agnes Brewster during the early 80s. There are more than a total of 1,000 figurines, and about 200 of them are currently on display. The museum is open on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 1 to 4 p.m. It is located at 1345 Post Avenue. A multicultural dance performance is set to take place at the James Armstrong Theater this week. Tutu Dance presents its 8th annual gala, Lipstick, Shoes, and Fancy Moves, an evening of dance and performing arts that reflects the diversity of Southern California. The show is for all ages and will feature performances representing China, Ukraine, flamenco, Native American hoop dancing, circus arts, and more. All of the ticket proceeds will support the work of International Bird Rescue, a global organization that provides care to injured aquatic birds. The performance takes place on Friday, May 5th at 8 p.m. For more information or for tickets, visit tutudance.org. A monthly community alert siren test will take place tomorrow. It happens on the first Wednesday of every month at around 11:30 a.m., and the sirens sound like this. Remember, this is only a test. 1-minute all-clear chimes will precede and follow a 2-minute siren tone. During a real emergency, you will hear the sirens as well as the message, "Shelter, shut, listen," alerting you to shelter in place. That means if you're at home, go indoors, close all vents, windows, and doors, and listen for instructions on local cable and radio. If you're driving, continue doing so, close windows and vents, and turn your radio to 1620 AM City Sounds. If you're in a parked car, do not start the engine, close your windows and vents, and turn your radio to 1620 AM City Sounds. And in all situations, listen for the chimes sound that will signal the all clear. For more information, you can call the Torrance Refining Company at 310-212-1852. The Torrance Refinery Company will be conducting another test tomorrow. This one is for its street closure barrier system. Crenshaw Boulevard will be closed during the test between Del Amo Boulevard and 190th Street from 9:30 to 10 a.m. The Del Amo Boulevard overpass will also be closed for testing between Crenshaw Boulevard and Maple Avenue from 10 to 10:30 a.m. The barrier testing is to ensure proper function of the system and to coordinate any needed maintenance. Torrance Refining Company coordinated the event with the Torrance Police Department. Public safety officers will be stationed to help redirect traffic, but choosing a different route for travel is suggested during this time. To stay on top of these and other projects that may affect your commute, go to torranceca.gov/traffic impacts. The annual Letter Carriers Food Drive, known as Stamp Out Hunger, takes place in just a few days, benefiting organizations that serve our local communities.
So when I walk up and she said, "We got 1,500 pounds for you," my immediate thought was, we got to get video going on the other end so we can come back when the folks come to get the food to show the postal workers what happens on the other end, the way the people react, the gratitude, the tears. So we want to try to do a complete chain and link everything together so these folks can see what they're contributing to.
My husband passed away when my boys were really young, and so I went back to school, and I was able to reach my academic goals because I utilized a lot of the resources that were available to me. And so for me to be able to help other students is really rewarding.
Saturday, May 13th marks the 31st annual Stamp Out Hunger, the largest one-day food drive in the country. More than 34 million Americans, including 9 million children, experience food insecurity and rely on food donations. The donations collected here will stay in the community. So leave a bag of non-perishable food items next to your mailbox on Saturday, May 13th, and your letter carrier will handle the rest. Time is running out for art lovers to view the current exhibitions inside the Torrance Art Museum. The main gallery features a project called Collab 5, Los Angeles and the World, bringing together emerging artists from Johannesburg, LA, Madrid, Seoul, and Stockholm. Gallery 2, called An Unburnt Witch, offers visitors a space to relax and take time out from their busy lives. It functions as both a retrospective and reading room, allowing visitors to interact with each piece at their own pace. And the museum's dark room will show a different film each week, giving visitors a new experience each time. The new exhibitions will be on view through Saturday, May 6th. And if you're a fan of art and looking for volunteer opportunities, the Torrance Art Museum is accepting applications. For more information and to apply, visit torranceartmuseum.com. Improv comedy returns to downtown Torrance this weekend, and a longtime Torrance Theater Company member who was a special guest at last month's performance shares her experience of being part of the group Hot Tip.
No one's gonna dance with you if you're in the crowd.
I became a fan after the first time I saw it, and I can't believe I get to perform with these wonderful people. It's just so much fun what you can come up with. And as an actor, you improv, you have to think on your feet, and every so often you have to cover lines and miss dialogue, so it's just a really good discipline. The audience, they're on your side the second you get up on stage, so that's a comfort, because not all audiences are like that in the real showbiz world. It can really bring a whole new joy to your life, and making people laugh is the biggest gift you could be given.
Organizers say improv comedy is different than seeing a play or a musical because the audience is truly a part of the creative process. This Sunday's 7 p.m. performance is already sold out, so the theater company added another show at 9 p.m., saying expect the later show to be slightly more uncensored. To grab your tickets, visit torrancetheatercompany.com. And still ahead on this Take Care Tuesday, we take you inside a local teen center that offers a lot of different activities during Mental Health Awareness Month. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health
at seizetheawkward.org.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Take Care Tuesday, the Attic, a Torrance Teen Center, is doing its part to shine a light on Mental Health Awareness Month by providing a different activity throughout the week. Today is all about stretching your tight muscles and strengthening your core. On Wednesday, participants will write letters to their future selves, and on Thursday, teens can unlock their creativity with a little color therapy. The Attic is a drop-in after-school program for 14 to 18-year-old students who either live or go to school in Torrance. To RSVP to any of this week's events, email the Attic at torranceca.gov. As we close out our show in this Military Appreciation Month, we salute Army Specialist Nick Ehlers, who was born and raised in Torrance and graduated from Torrance High School. Do you also know someone in Torrance that we can honor in this way? Send us a name, a picture, and a little bit of info to Torrance Today at torranceca.gov. Well, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.